It's the Sorcery Contested Realm Hate It or Play It. This time, a request via TikTok. We're looking at the Wicked Witch. She costs 4 power, requires 2 Earth Threshold, and she's a minion that comes in with 2 power. The Wicked Witch is an elite mortal with a forlorn flock. It's a spellcaster and has the ability other nearby minions have -2 power. Alright, so we're looking at some pretty good control here. And not just control that comes on a spellcaster, which is also nice. Although this is coming on a 2 power minion for 4 mana, so you better hope you're really squeezing as much value out of this as you can. And you should note that minions that are taken to 0 power with an ability like this do not die, just like Grandmaster Wizard. Reading from the rulebook itself. Damage dealt to minions persists until the end of the turn. A minion that accumulates damage greater than or equal to its power immediately dies. Note, 0 damage is not damage at all, so units with a 0 power must take at least 1 damage to die. So the Wicked Witch really only fits into decks where you're not reliant on your minions. That, or you just have minions that are a lot bigger than your opponents. Now what I instantly think is something like the Battle Mage. So you don't have a lot of minions. You run the Battle Mage and maybe focus on equipment or minions with very good movement that can evade this ability, and then you drop Wicked Witch and just follow your Battle Mage around with the Wicked Witch. Pair this with something like Screaming Skull on your Battle Mage, maybe also in a deck that's really more focused on spell slinging. And again, Wicked Witch is a spellcaster herself, so she can even help cast those spells for you. I also think of the Archimago, a classic spellcaster avatar. But the problem there is a lot of those spellslinger decks and earth control decks, and even the Archimago, really like spells like Border Militia, which summon a bunch of 1 power minions. The Wicked Witch makes all of those minions useless if they're anywhere nearby. And again, it's just such a big area, it makes it really hard for you to play around too. And a vast majority of the community seems to be running those things like Border Militia in their decks instead of Wicked Witch. So take that for what you may. But I really do like that Battle Mage idea. So the Wicked Witch really just ends up being a hard fit. It just doesn't play well with others. But is Wicked Witch good enough to slap in almost any Earth deck you're running? Probably not, unless you're doing those specific things. And that's why the Wicked Witch, for me, gets a hate it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and give me a like if you agree.